Hi, this is the Freelance Gigworker Quick Cash DoorDash Day 1. I'm going to be going over an ultimate freelance side hustle gig worker guide to be able to buy back your time as a freelancer in the gig economy. Make sure you stick until the end of the video so that I can show you a tip that's going to increase your orders with bigger orders and more frequent orders that if you don't do it, you'll miss out on extra cash. Now, as you may know, if you follow our channel, we teach people how to make passive income that is low, slow, long-term, where you're able to build up your passive income snowball. But a lot of people have issues with needing cash right away. So we're actually going to go through a series where we're going to do case studies on being able to make some quick cash for different side gigs, different side hustles. And so we're going to show you real world what it takes to be able to do it, what we're able to make, all the tips and tricks that we're going to go ahead and learn along the way. And we're going to go ahead and show you this so that you have the ability to get some quick cash when you need infusions of money inside of your bank account. So if you're struggling to either pay bills or you have something that you want to save up for along the way, we're going to show you the different side gigs and the tips and tricks to be able to maximize that money while doing it. I am Daniel, the Passive Cash Stacker. Now, just for a frame of reference, this is my first day that I went ahead and did DoorDash. Now, I actually signed up on the phone for DoorDash and Uber Eats on the same day, and I got my background check for DoorDash back in about a day and a half. Uber Eats, I'm still waiting, and it's been about 3 days so far. So that's a little bit of something. They actually requested me to upload a lot more documents on Uber Eats. And so it was actually easier to be able to get into DoorDash, to be able to get up and running a little bit faster. Now, with this first day here, that I made $35, $24.50 in pay, as well as $10.50 in tips. I didn't get any added or additional tips at the end, and I didn't get any reviews or star ratings. I took 6 deliveries, and in that time, I was driving for about 2 hours and 34 minutes of active time while doing this. For the first 3 hours that I had to schedule it. You can't just go ahead and say dash now and go ahead and start making money. You have to schedule it because most of the time they already have the amount of drivers that they need unless there is a huge rush for something. Now, one thing that I learned is you can actually find a hot spot that's around the area that you may not be in. And if you want to go ahead and dash onto the way to that hot spot, you can try to make some money, but you might get to the hot spot and then not be able to dash anymore. So being able to schedule things is pretty important. So I went ahead and got approved yesterday, and I had to schedule this particular time. Now, when I was scheduling it, the only time that was available was the 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. And so that means that all the other spots for the rest of the day were filled up. So once you're done and you know your schedule, you're going to want to make sure you schedule the times you feel that you're going to be able to go ahead and work those so you can go ahead and pick up some cash. Now, right here, we see that you actually have 2 opportunities or options to be able to get paid on the DoorDash app. You can go ahead and have them send it to your bank account, and this may be different in different markets, but in my market, they pay on Monday. And then depending on how long it takes for your bank to receive that, it can be that day or up to 3 days to be able to get that payout. So every Monday, they're going to send out whatever you have. Now, right here, you can do the fast payout to your debit card for a $1.99 fee, but there is a little hitch to that. So you have the ability to set up your debit card or your bank account to get that fast cash out. But you see here how my cash out is grayed out. So on my first day, I was not able to cash out, and here is why. So there are actually some stipulations to that. So if you want to get paid out with the fast cash, you need to first complete 25 offers. So go on 25 DoorDashes, and you have to be dashing for at least 2 weeks. So for the first 2 weeks, you're not going to be able to get out instant cash. After that, you'll be able to get out cash after every DoorDash or at the end of the day or whenever you want, but you pay $1.99 for that. So it is fast cash, but right now, if you see, I started today on the 20th, so my first payout is not going to be until the 25th. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and then it may take 1 to 3 days for me to be able to get that cash. So 6 to 9 days to be able to get your first payout. And for the first 2 weeks, that's how it has to be, every Monday. So just be aware of that. It is pretty fast cash, but you don't get the automatic withdrawals your first 2 weeks. Now, like I said, it is very important to be able to schedule your time to be able to get those windows where you want to be able to make cash. So you want to go ahead and look at the schedules, and a lot of times they fill in schedules if people have dropped out of the dashing, say if they wanted to not do it or they canceled their dash. And so you can go ahead and check this throughout the day. Also, you can go ahead and schedule for the next couple of days for the times that you want to work. So you see here inside the Dasher app, you would click the schedule button, and then it's going to take you to the day page. And so you can go ahead and select the day, and then it will have the areas for that particular day. So you see here for my day 2, I've already been able to schedule the 11:30 to 12:30. So for 1 hour in the area that I want to go ahead and work at. And then I have the 5:30 to 8:30, and that's what I actually worked today, the 5:30 to 8:30 slot. So I have 2 opportunities to go ahead and make some money here. And then while you're dashing, if it gets busy in an area that you're in, sometimes you will have the ability to go ahead and say extend your dash so that you can go ahead and work a little bit longer, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever they're allowing you to do. So if it becomes busy, you can actually pick up some extra cash not in your scheduled times. Also, if you see a hot area and your dash is done, usually you have to wait 30 minutes between dash sections to be able to do that. But if you do find a hot area and you want to go to that particular area and dash there, you can actually select dash on the way to the hot area. And so you can actually drive towards that hot area and then pick up any calls on the way outside of your scheduled time, which is pretty nice. And right here, you'll go ahead and see that you can schedule on this page here. But if you schedule on this page here, it's only going to show you what's available for today. So like we saw here, we'll want to go into the main Dasher app. We'll want to click the schedule button because that will give us the ability to go ahead and schedule. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 7 days. We can go ahead and schedule for things that are in our area. And so we can go ahead and pick up some cash and know that we're going to be able to have those opportunities available. If you just use this regular schedule button, it's only going to show you what is available for today that's left over. And you see here, you also have a gas price here. So if you go to the next page, you're actually going to go ahead and see all the gas prices in the area for where your car is sitting. So you'll see who has the cheapest gas, who has the most expensive gas, and how long it's going to be. And if you find a gas station that you want to go to, you click this here, this direction button, and it's going to give you the option to be able to have directions to get there so you know exactly how to get there and be able to fill up your tank for the least amount of money possible, which is pretty awesome. And like I told you at the beginning of the video, there is a way to be able to maximize your earnings. So right here is a pizza bag. Now, I went ahead and looked all through Amazon for all the different pizza bags, and most of them are the really thin-walled bubble insulation pizza bags that are not very good. I actually found this pizza bag on Amazon, and it's very much like the ones where I used to deliver at Little Caesars and Pizza Hut. It's got the thick insulation, it has the fold over top, and it has the handle where you can actually carry up to 4 extra large pizzas. I believe this one here is, I believe it's 24 by 24 by 8 inches high. So you can actually do 4 extra large pizzas in here. It keeps them hot and it has the thick insulation. And the reason I tell you that is because inside the app, you actually have the option to deliver pizzas and be able to get those pizza jobs where you won't be able to get them if you don't have this pizza hot bag. And so we see here, if we go to Dash Preferences inside the main tab of the DoorDash app, you click Dash Preferences and then you go to the next one, and on the bottom you can say pizza delivery. Pizza deliveries require that you have a pizza bag. And so what you do is you can either order a bag in app, but like I said, it's one of those thin-walled, not very good bags, or if you have a bag like you got it on Amazon, you have the ability to take a picture and verify it, and it's instant verification, 30 seconds to a minute. Once you're verified, you're going to be able to get those extra pizza deliveries. And actually, my largest order for the night with delivery and tip was a pizza order on my first day. The pizza bag was delivered 1 hour before I went to start door dashing. And the great thing is my second order was a pizza delivery. So it goes to show that you can actually get extra money if you take advantage of the pizza delivery option. And it was seamless. I went in, threw it in the hot bag, and I went ahead and made sure that every time that I got these deliveries, whether it was a cold delivery or a hot delivery, I would take a picture and send them a message saying it's in the hot bag or it's in the cold bag on the way to your location. And so I guess customers seem to appreciate that. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some more reviews or bigger tips for doing that. And yeah, this has been a first day look at being able to go and make some quick cash with DoorDash. Now, I'm going to be going through a whole bunch of various different quick gigs and be able to show you how to make some quick cash if you need to scrape together some money and pay some bills or save up for whatever you're saving up for. So you don't always have to take the slow, long approach to building passive income. If you need cash now, there are side hustles and side gigs that can help you stack that rather quickly. Thank you so much for watching here on the Passive Cash Stacker channel. I'm Daniel, and I'll see you next time.